Hello, family and friends. Today I'm going to be answering a question from a friend of mine. Her name is Zarina. She is an opera singer, a mother of two, and a life coach and a nutritionist. She's just absolutely amazing. And she's one of my best friends. So thrilled to say that. And we met in a hot tub. She probably doesn't want me to tell you that, but that is how we met. And she asked me how I achieved the look for the first video and what was my concept. So I'm pretty sure she wants me to go really deep into this as to why I did that, because that's not how I normally present myself. I was very inspired by the idea of the celestial aspect, so I wanted my hair to be free and flowing. And up, I really like having my hair up. I don't prefer having it down, but it does have a vintage kind of take on it because I love the 20s. I love Art Deco. I love that time period. I love the fashion. I love everything about that era. It's a time when things shifted drastically for women, obviously, and I am a feminist, so there's that. Um, so I have prepped my skin. I make my own skincare products to use on my own skin, and it depends on where I live, what the formulation is, and obviously I've moved around a lot, especially recently. So I like being able to control how much moisture I get, and having very pure ingredients is important to me. And then as far as foundation, I use Bare Minerals. I used to use only the powder, and now I use the liquid because it's a little bit more hydrating. And let's see. Okay, so I have my foundation on, and I am going to also do my hair, and I'm going to do my eyebrows. So I want to talk about my eyebrows first, mostly because my sister asked me how to do this, and then I showed her, and then she kind of liked the way that I showed her how to do it, but then I started doing it differently because she bought me a brush set, and it actually achieves the look that she likes and prefers more. So I want to do that. So this is the brush that I'm using. This is my own personal set. I did go to school for aesthetics, and I do know how to sanitize and do everything like that, but this is my set, so here we go. I found these crazy things for sale, and it has black. That's really the only reason I bought it. It had a matte black, so I get a little bit of that, and I just go in and kind of touch up a little bit the brow. I've never put my makeup on using a phone before, so this is super weird for me. I'm gonna look in the real mirror. Okay, so my sister prefers a softer kind of look, and I have a tendency to like the more vintage, very strong eyebrow kind of look. But this gives you, it just fills in a little bit. It's a little bit softer, but it does pop. So if you see this one, it's a little more exaggerated. This one, I still have the little holes in there. So I'm gonna go in. Back to the real mirror. So I prefer using a powder because it gives a more natural look. And again, I just wanted a matte black. I used to have one that I really liked, and in one of my moves it just kind of disappeared, as some things tend to do. So I could go in a little bit more. I do like more of a natural look, a strong, but more of a natural look, which is why I use the powder as opposed to creams or pencils or anything like that. Yeah, so those are my eyebrows, and then I'm gonna do my hair next. So what I did in that video, well, I have curly hair, so I just kind of rolled it up like this and pinned it. Nothing super special. On a normal day, if my hair takes me more than 5 minutes, I'm having a super bad hair day. It usually takes me about 2. So, but this is a little different. This is going to take a little bit longer than normal. So I was in the video, I was going for like these little wispy things, you know, because I was going for a celestial look. So free and easy was kind of what my concept was. So I just went around pinning it. Now I have known Zarina forever, it seems. I have never experienced a situation where I hear someone sing and I cry every single time. It doesn't matter if it's a sad song or a happy song, but her music just moves me to tears in the most positive way every single time. So thank you for sharing your light with us like that. It's also really fun to talk to her on the phone while she's preparing meals for her kids, and I love seeing, you know, the healthy meals that she's making for them. It's really cool. We both lived in Taos, and I've obviously moved more than her, but every time we talk, we're like, oh my God, can you imagine moving here? Can you imagine moving there? And it's so fun to connect with someone on that level. So here we go, getting around to it. So it's not super different from how I normally do my hair, as far as I just kind of lift and twist and use bobby pins, but this is a lot looser, a lot freer of a look than I would normally do. Generally I'm trying to be super professional, and I don't want my hair to fall out throughout the day, which with this, you know, because it is a little bit of a looser look, it would fall out as the day goes on. That's not something I want, because I'm pretty much get ready, no fuss rest of my day. I'll put my makeup on in the morning, and I will reapply lip gloss or chapstick if my lips get dry, but I don't fuss with it throughout the day. And I generally try to go for a really natural look, because I feel like makeup is meant to enhance you, not change you. But different perspectives, it's totally fine, whatever your thoughts are on that. Okay, so for the eyeshadow, I have had this, actually this was actually a gift from Zarina, so that's kind of cool. White gold from Bare Minerals, and this is what I used when I did my first video. So I have the brushes from Bare Minerals. My sister turned me on to Bare Minerals. I had absolutely horrific acne, and my sister turned me on to that, and that was the only one that didn't make it worse. It didn't help it go away, but it didn't make it worse. And it didn't feel like I had anything on my face. So it's just something that I know isn't going to bother my skin, so it's what I trust. And I have tried other things, but if I start breaking out, I'm not going to use it. So what I do is I put a fair amount of the powder in there. I don't know if you can see that very well. So there's a lot of powder in there. And then it depends on what kind of look you're going for, but for this specific look, I'm trying to see. There's a lot of makeup on there, and that's what I want. So if you swipe, I don't know if there's a better word for that, but if you just brush over, it's going to be a lot lighter. I'm going for a more exaggerated look, so I'm pressing in and I'm going over multiple times. So generally that's what I like. That's what I go for. I like, if you're gonna sparkle good, right? If you're gonna do it. As my friend Mia says, my little Mia Mullane Stallard, go big or go home. So I'm doing the same thing on the other eye. I am using a lot, but that's what I'm going for. If I were simply going to work, this would be sufficient. It would be more even, but that would be sufficient. But for a video or hanging out with my friends, there's no point in being shy about being cute and having fun. I'm gonna go over this side one more time. Now, I like doing my eyebrows before I start doing my eyeshadow, and then I like to touch it up. So this is the point where I would touch it up, and I'm just taking out those shiny things. Okay, now I never wear blue because I blame it on my mom. I never wear blue. We can talk about that later, but I never wear blue. But because of that specific video that I was doing and it being celestial and going with that theme, that's actually why I bought this one. So this one I bought because it has black, and this one I bought because I like the blue a little bit more than the other one. So I'm just touching that up. So I just get like the tiniest amount of blue. And then gradually add some more. I don't want to get crazy with it, just because I've put so much of the base layer of my eyeshadow down, since there's so much there already. You don't need a whole lot if it's highly pigmented, which these are. They should really just kind of pop. So I really have not used a lot at all, a lot of the blue. All right, so there's that. I actually did not bring mascara in here, so I will not be putting on mascara, but this is when I would put mascara on and get those flyaways out of the way. And then I would put on a bronzer. I prefer bronzers to blush just because it looks a little more natural. And that's pretty much it for the look. I do have a different color. I'm in a different colored room. I'm wondering if I change the light color, it'll look different because it's looking pretty green, but it might be because I'm wearing a green shirt. I don't know. Any other questions? I'm enjoying doing these videos. They're scary for me a little bit. I'm still not even. They're a little bit scary for me because I've never put myself out there like that, but I'm happy to do it for my friends and my family, and just to bring a little bit of something different to everyone. Love you. Bye.